Ooh, that was a little too low. Didn't plan that well. Luckily it didn't bite me.
Remaining 2 minutes.
Let's do a low pass here right in front of us, huh? One more pass, then it's time to land. Let's land left to right.
Gear down. 30 seconds.
Oh. Oh. Oh man, that was bad. I have no idea what that was about. Holy crap, I almost lost it. Holy crap, that was scary.
Timer expired.
Got it way too slow. Man, what in the hell happened? Oh, that was sketchy. What in the heck was happening? I'm wondering if something was up with my flaps. I got lucky though, that could have been way worse. Let me test. Oh, that was not hinged very sturdily. So, gotta go back to the bench, check that.
So my experience with the A6 is that it hates having itself flare on landing. When I come in, I have a habit of doing that on all my planes because it helps bleed off speed. It lands gentler for most planes, but this A6 hates it. If you flare, it tends to tip stall or dip a wing, and it cartwheels. And the second landing I have is indicative of what that does. I'm used to that. This first landing, I thought as soon as it started pitching up nose high, I'm like, that's it. It's going to stall. It's going to dip its wing. It's going to cartwheel across the grass. I don't know how or why it did not do that. You could see the wings rocking back and forth, and I applied full power and got out of the situation, thankfully. I thought for sure that thing was done for. So I got really lucky there. On the second landing, however, everything was right on target. Just right at the very end, when a foot above the ground, I did what I always do. I pulled back a little bit on the elevator to flare, and the plane said, screw you, and did its wing dip, and luckily, the way physics worked and my recovery a little bit, it barely scraped the wing tip at all, and the landing gear are fine. Nothing really happened. So I got super lucky there. And then the missile fell off just to add insult to injury after the whole thing was done. So what am I going to do in the future? Well, I think I'm going to reduce the overall flaps a little bit. I think maybe the flaps are too much, and that might be causing the plane to get too slow on my landings. I'm also going to add a little bit of washout in the ailerons so that they're pointed up a little bit. I'm skeptical those changes are going to make a big impact. I think the biggest thing I need to do is on landing, go from high rates to mid rates. That way it'll reduce the effectiveness of the elevator, preventing me from overcompensating or applying as much elevator as I'm used to on most of my planes, because this model does not like that. Hopefully those changes will make an improvement. Otherwise, it's just me remembering not to pull back on the stick when landing this stupid plane and just let it land flat as a pancake.